There's nothing more innocent in the world than a toy for a boy or a girl. These help them grow as people while having fun at the same time. However, some companies don't achieve the purpose that a toy for children should have. And that's why some of their creations have raised a lot of criticism and great controversy in society. In this video, we're going to look at the top 10 the weirdest and strangest toys in the world. Number 10. These unique dolls are shaped like different animals. They look like they've been run over by a vehicle, with guts hanging out and tire marks on their backs. These characters are far from your typical cute teddy bears. Number 9. Mattel wanted to remember people with physical disabilities, but they missed the mark. In 1997, a Barbie doll named Becky came to the market and she was in a wheelchair. At first, no one was upset with this design, even though it was quite controversial. The criticism came later when the mother of a girl with cerebral palsy said that her daughter complained because the dolls didn't fit the elevator in Barbie's own house. Number 8. Lego is one of the most famous brands in the world and is well known for its themed toy lines, which include Marines, soldiers, superheroes, and historical figures. However, the most controversial one came with weapons, bombs, and a ski mask covered face. Number 7. In the 1970s, Mattel created a new doll named Skyper. The intention was for her to be the sister of the very famous Barbie, Skyper. She represented a girl going through puberty, and by simply removing one of her arms, her breasts would grow. This was one of the first controversies that this company had to deal with. Number 6. You're probably thinking that this toy was being sold in a sex shop, but that's not the case. You can find it at the English chain Tesco. This miniature playset was aimed at little girls and includes a garter belt and fake money. I'm still wondering, what kind of parents want their daughter to play at being a stripper? Number 5. With the movie boom, this broom started being sold, which was similar to the one Harry Potter used. At first glance, there's nothing wrong with this toy, except that it uses batteries and creates a strong vibration between the legs of whoever uses it. The sensation it produced was so controversial that many mothers decided to remove the batteries after realizing it. A website once published a message that a buyer left as a review on one of the sites where this toy was sold. The mother said that her daughter and her friends loved playing with the broom, but she was surprised that they spent so many hours in the room sitting on it. 4. As its name suggests, the baby had features of Down syndrome, although it was done with good intentions to show solidarity and integrate these children into society. It didn't sit well with many people and even parents with children who had it felt offended. They said it was discriminatory, since this illness should be understood as something normal. A mother said that we should start by removing the stigma of calling them down people and simply call them children, young people, or adults, and show all the positive aspects of their anatomy and independence. Trez Mitch is a doll friend of Barbie who is pregnant. The fact that a doll gave birth was not well received by a group of parents who still consider these topics taboo. The problem was that this doll forced many parents to have the famous talk about where babies come from, which led to a lot of complaints. Although for some, what horrified them the most was that the doll wasn't wearing a wedding ring. There's also a pregnant Barbie version, which is much more mild. Number 2. Her name could very well refer to one of those babies or dolls that you have to feed with a spoon in a bottle. But they weren't satisfied with just that. The Spanish company Berjuan launched a design with this name in 2009. The doll would cry when it was hungry and would only calm down if the girl brought its face close to a shirt that had 2 flowers where the nipples would be. The doll made sounds similar to sucking, and the little girls pretended to breastfeed it. Obviously, this doll was extremely controversial, and they warned that it could cause teenage pregnancies and even some trauma. Although it was not accepted by mothers at all, this doll is still being sold today. By the way, the company that launched the baby, Glutton, doubled down and designed a breast pump. As in the previous case, when the girl brings the breast pump to her chest, it starts to fill up as if by magic. Number 1. Technology is advancing for everyone, and Mattel wanted to stay up to date when they launched their new Barbie with a built-in microphone. Through innovative software, this doll would be able to develop machine learning to have conversations with its owner through that microphone. In addition, the doll has Wi-Fi, and the data it stores will be uploaded to a cloud storage system for up to 2 years. The concern among parents was intense, and they launched a campaign to ask the company not to release it to the market. Because it was basically a spy Barbie, parents were worried that their children's private information could be used for advertising purposes. Mattel had previously sparked similar controversies. A few years ago, they had designed the Barbie Video Girl. The doll had a camera that could record up to 30 minutes of video, and because of this, the FBI warned that the doll could be used to distribute child pornography.